One of the big reasons that I can talk to you today from outside of Joshua Tree National Park is because of the Renogy 100-watt solar panels. Now, it was a little over a month ago that I installed 5 of these panels up on top of this roof with my dad, and since then I've driven from Michigan to California, and the results have been fantastic. It runs a water pump and heater, a furnace, a fantastic fan on the roof which controls for temperature and humidity. It runs all the lights, it runs my computer, it runs several tablets and phones, it runs all of my gear. We have 2 electric toothbrushes, an electric razor, we have a 43-inch TV with a sound bar that it runs as well, and I have an oven, 2 electric burners, and an instant pot and a waffle maker, and all that can run off of my solar system. And so I think you'll probably have some of the same questions that I had before I bought these panels, and so I had trouble finding answers to those questions. Some of those questions might be like, are they actually worth the money? Are they easy to install? And why pick these Renogy 100-watt solar panels over any other type of panel? So if you don't already know me, my name is Nicholas Dembski from the Single Dad Nomad, and in this video I'm going to give you my 7 biggest reasons why you should pick the Renogy 100-watt solar panels for off-grid living. So if you want to take a look at these panels for yourself, I will put a link down in the description box to them. And for the easiest type of install, I would also recommend getting some PL Max Premium or some VHB tape. It's what I use to install these back here. And I'm actually going to link to my installation video at the end of this one, so stick around for that. So what panel specifically are we talking about here? These are the Renogy 100-watt 12.8 volt monocrystalline panels. It's their latest edition, and they're quite smaller than their previous panels. They're 43 inches by 20 inches by 1.38 inches, and they weigh just a super light 14.3 pounds, almost a third of what they used to weigh. And at the same time, Renogy says that they can withstand high winds and heavy snow loads. And since I mentioned that we drove it from Michigan to California, I will talk a little bit about that later. These panels also come with a 25-year power warranty along with a 5-year material and workmanship warranty, though do they really need it because they are made of aluminum, so they're corrosive resistant, and their junction box and MC4 connectors are also waterproof. So reason number 1 that I chose Renogy, and I think you should too, is that they are community tested and they have really good reviews. On Amazon, they have a 4.7 overall, which is really good. After driving them a couple thousand miles across the country, I can confirm at least their initial durability and levels of quality. The second reason that I got these panels is that they are super lightweight. Like I said, they are about a third the weight of the older panels, but they're also significantly smaller, which made it easier to fit them up on my roof as well. Which brings me to reason number 3 that I got these panels. They were actually quite easy to install because they were so lightweight and because the brackets were really maneuverable. These panels were really easy to get up there and install them, and I did this all with no experience. I think you could really easily drill them in a variety of ways, but again, like I said, Z brackets and either using PL Max or VHB tape's a good way to go. The fourth reason that I picked these panels, and it's something I alluded to earlier, is that I have a really unique roof. Not only is it curved throughout and not in a uniform way, but there's also little lights, vents, and a fan, and just all kinds of stuff going on up there. So I picked these panels because it was the best way for me to get the most wattage per square inch on my roof. I could have gone with a smaller panel, like a 50-watt panel, but I wouldn't have been able to get 500 watts of 50-watt panels up there. 5 of these new compact design Renogy 100-watt solar panels, they really fit up there quite nicely and in fact perfectly. Fifth reason that I think these are a really good buy, and I didn't know this before I buy them, but they're really easy to clean off. You can either wipe them off with a rag, but anytime that I go to the spray and wash, I can just take the spray and wash hose right up there up onto my roof and just shear them off, and they are ready to go again. And I actually haven't even had too many problems with them getting dirty anyway. Which brings me to the 6th reason that they are really great panels, is that not only do they stay pretty clean, but they are really durable. Now, I've seen birds up there, we've driven through tree limbs and all kinds of stuff, and they seem like they are pretty much scratch resistant, and there's just no problems with them at all so far. And I will come back at a later date and make another review if anything changes, but so far so good. We've gone from Michigan to California. It's been like 6 weeks or so now, and yeah, all good. The seventh reason, and I think this is a big one that you should buy them right now if you can, is because these solar panels have dropped in price significantly since I even bought them just a few months ago. Now they're down closer to $100, so it's just a great bargain for these panels right now, for their size and durability and just the amount of energy that they're generating for me as well. Since you watched my 7 reasons on why the Renogy 100-watt solar panels are a good buy, I promised you a bonus reason. Renogy offers free returns if your panels are broken or they suck or don't work, and they give you a long time to return them, something like 30 days. So, you know, even if you don't like them, you can always just ship them right back. Earlier, I promised you a video on how easy it was to install these panels back here. So why not click right here and watch that video? Or if you want to see a tour of this van when I first bought it, you can click over here. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.